All right, YouTube, Instagram family, what is up? Okay, so you guys like it so much. We just got to continue doing what you guys like. Okay, so whatever the people want, man, we got to give it to them. So we're back with another cold call role play, and we're doing it live. And today, let's mix it up. Let's call some actual real seller. So if you have a lead that you want to call, if you have a seller lead that you want to jump on live with me, you want to call, I'll give you tips. I'll give you feedback. I'll listen in on the call. And I think this is a great way to get you better at, negotiating and get you better at when you're on the phone with the seller. So drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll, baby. Okay. So while I'm waiting for you to drop your phone number, so listen, this is a cold call role play. So it could be your numbers that you want to jump on live with me. It could be your partner. Maybe you have a partner that's in on this wholesaling business with you. Let me call them out of the blue. All right, let's test their skills and see if they are a closer. See if they have what it takes to actually close a seller, okay? Or maybe you have a team of closer. Let me call them, right? Let me randomly call them. This is the best way, man, to make sure that your team is doing the shit that's supposed to do, okay? So drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Now, before we get started, while I'm waiting for you to drop the phone number, here's what I'm going to share with you, okay? Because I get so many of you say, Kong, I don't know where to start. Kong, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. So let me just roughly tell you the number one thing to wholesaling is you got to be able to have good data. Okay, so 99% of the deal that we currently lock up on a contract and wholesale, it's not on market, it's actually off market. I think it's the best if you can deal directly with the seller, no real estate agent involved, and it's not listed for sale by owner. So you're not competing with other hundreds or thousands of other investors who already saw the deal that's on market. What you want to do is you want to find off-market deal, go direct to seller so you can control the deal more, so you don't have to come up with proof of funds. You don't have to come out of pocket with, 1% of the EMD of the purchase price, because that's what typical real estate agent wants. And, they typically only give you 10 to 15 days to inspect the property. So we are more focused on off-market deals, direct to seller, so you can control the deal more. And that's where you get the biggest spread on your wholesale fee. So let me share with you where we get our data. That's number one, is being able to get good data, man. Good, accurate data, right, of motivated seller lists that you can target. Number two, I think it's very important that when you do get these leads, either you're calling them, you got a hold of them, it's how good you are on the phone. Because if you're an amateur, you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose out on the opportunities. So which means when you're on the phone, and that's why we're doing a cold call role play, right? I want to help you become a closer, okay? Because when you get on the phone, dude, that's what separates between you and another investor, right? It's how good are you at communicating, negotiating, and overcome the objection and being able to lock it up on a contract. So I can share with you where we get our data. So the software that I use, it is called kingdata.ai. So this is a software that I use, okay? It's called kingdata.ai. You can go here, depending on your budget. You can sign up for the basic plan or for the pro plan, whichever plan that you want to go with. And all you need to do is go in here and customize your own motivated seller list that you target, that you're the only one who they talk to. Once you sign up, your dashboard's going to look very similar to mine. So Instagram, YouTube, keep dropping your phone number and I'll call you, okay? I'm just waiting for phone number. While I'm waiting for the phone number, I'm going to share with you guys where to get good leads so you can start calling. All you do is click on property leads once you sign up, and then just put in your city and your states. So give me a city and state, okay? Give me a city and states. I know last time we talked about Houston, Texas. Give me a city and states. Give me your city and your states, and let me punch it in. Okay, let me show you how to actually pull a list today and get started today. A lot of you are waiting for January 1st when you should have started yesterday. Okay, your December should be your preparation. Okay, you're prepping up, dude. You're planting the seeds, and then so you can harvest in January and in February. Those of you who's waiting, dude, that's why you haven't made money. That's why you haven't closed any deals. You've been waiting. You've been playing the waiting game, waiting to get in the market, waiting for the right timing, waiting for things to happen, dude. Ain't nothing going to happen, dude. San Diego, California. Go. So San Diego. Spell San Diego wrong. Okay, San Diego. Okay, spell San Diego wrong. Hold on a second. Can't even spell shit. Okay, San Diego. Okay, D-I-E-G. Okay, D-I-E-G-O-N. Okay, San Diego, California. So all you do is type in your city and your states that you want to wholesale in. Click on it and check this out. Okay, so after that, you just click on filter. Now, if you see anything that's highlighted in blue, I can literally just hit contact seller, which means that currently right now, there's a wholesaler that has this property currently under contract. So if, in the meantime of trying to find your own deal, you can also JV deals with other wholesaler. So which means they already got it under contract. You help them bring a buyer to the deal. It's a 50-50 split. Honestly, dude, if you can just do this once a month, 10,000, 20,000. So if they were to make $20,000 on this deal, it's a 50-50 split. So you each get 10 G's. Okay. But this, and then after that, you go to filter. Get rid of other, get rid of apartment, get rid of townhouse, get rid of condos. Okay. The best way to learn the game is to get into the game. Okay. It's not about watching. It's not about listening to a bunch of podcasts. It's about getting into the game and actually putting in the work, because nothing will work if you don't, my friend. Like you can watch all my content, mine, other people, but until you make the move, okay, and stop being a little bitch. Stop being, oh man, Kong, I'm too scared to make the wrong move. And it's been a year. You should have started a year ago. Some of you have been following me like a year, 2 years, and you still haven't done shit. Imagine if you would have got in the game a year ago, made a bunch of mistakes, and I'm sure you're going to learn really fast. You would have closed a deal, 2, 3, 4, 5 deals by now. So what should have done today, dude, should have been done yesterday. So make today as your day one instead of saying one day. Let's make today day one, baby. Okay? So once you get in, dude, after that, just go ahead and target tax delinquents. So right now, there's 8,249. Click on tax delinquents. Okay? But so there's 5,499 people that are in tax default in San Diego that you can target. Now, if you want to filter the list out even more, you want to make it smaller, you go here to ownership. Just be like, hey, I want everything to be individually owned, mom and pop. There's 2,000 people. So 2,969 people. Now, if you want to take that list and make it even smaller, just click out of state. Okay? So now there's 107 people in San Diego who individually own a property, who's out-of-state owner, and that property is in a tax default. So which means just like if they don't pay the mortgage, dude, the city's going to come after, take the property away. They're going to lose it. So you know there's motivation. So all you need to do is now click on see results. And all you need to do, my friend, just go through the list. What's cool about this software is that you don't have to pay for skip tracing. It comes with it as long as you have the software. Look at that. There's their mobile. There's the email. Call, text them, email them. If you have the capital, then you can also go My Leads, and then you can send them all a letter by just setting up your direct mail campaign right here. I just show you what to do. The question is, are you going to do it? Okay? Okay. Drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll. So now that you got a list of people that you can target, let's get you on the phone. Let's see how good you are. Okay? So drop me your number, drop me your partner's number, drop me your team's number. I don't care who it is that you want me to call. Drop him in the chat and let's rock and roll, baby. Okay? So if you're on YouTube, if you want to jump on live with me for a cold call role play, once again, I can either role play with you, I can call your partner, or I can call your team. Okay, so if you're on YouTube, there's a link. There's a link that I post in the chat. Click on it, come and join me. Okay, so Instagram, TikTok, I need some phone number. Let's rock and roll, baby. So if you think you have the skills to actually close me or close a seller, you're like, Kong, I want to test out my skills, right? Drop me your number. Let's rock and roll. Okay. So let me give you a call. The reason I've been doing this because a lot of you really, really enjoy it, and you're like, Kong, I get a bunch of DMs, man, that you guys are getting a lot of value, and that's why I'm doing this, even on a weekend, man. You know, yesterday I ran into somebody, and they're like, "Hey, Kong, are you gonna take a holiday off?" I say, "Dude, the money don't sleep, baby, so the hustle don't stop, baby. Until I get to 500,000 a month, I ain't stopping, baby." Dude, I got a long way to go, man. I ain't stopping, dude. When a target hasn't been hit, you do not take your eyes off the target, dude. Okay? Let's go. Tampa, Florida. Hello?
Hello?
Bro, are you ready?
Is this Kong?
Yes, dude. You ready for a cold call role play, dude?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do you want me to call you? Okay, do you want this to be like a cold call outbound, or do you want me to call you from one of your marketing?
Right here.
Okay, so you cold call me, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Bro, is that how you handle a cold call? Okay, dude, ring. Hello?
Hey, how's it going, Kong?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, this is Calvin. I'm a local investor in the Tampa Bay area, and I recently came across your property on Zillow, and I was just wondering
Okay, so
if
this
you
is
were
a Zillow,
able
okay.
to consider an offer.
Yeah, I mean, I would, but I just want to, I don't want to waste your time or my time, but I get a bunch of calls from investors just like you almost every single day, you know, and most of them just likes to lowball, and I'm not interested in a lowball offer.
Gotcha. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm not like everybody else, and I'm just gonna let you know that now. I won't waste your time. All I'm gonna do for you is just have you consider an offer. Maybe you take it, maybe you don't.
Basically, dude,
at least
the
we
guy's
have
now off track.
some get together here, right?
Well, I mean, they all say the same thing, but typically, I mean, you see all the pictures that I post online. I'm asking $250,000 for the property. I mean, it was a rental, but now it's not. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's what I want is 250 for the property.
And you're firm on that. You're not willing to negotiate whatsoever.
Well, I mean, like I am a little flexible on it, but if you're gonna make me $150,000 on it, then don't waste your time.
Gotcha. Okay, so it looks like properties in your area, once fully rehabbed, sell around the high 400s.
Like, dude, the guy
and,
lost it.
I just need to run those numbers, and I can get you a lower price.
You can get me a lower price. I mean, listen, I don't want a lower price. I mean, can you guys pay me 250 for it? I already have offer. Listen, I already have offer that's in the 175, and I was not even interested in that.
Okay, gotcha. So if I can have my team run the numbers and say, for instance, we can get you in the 200s or the low 200s.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Calvin, right?
Yes, sir.
Calvin, right here, dude. You lost it, dude. So what you
I
need
lost
to
it. I
okay.
know.
So Calvin. So what you need to do, you be like, okay. So Calvin, I understand. Okay, so dude, this is where you guys gotta listen, and then, bro, take whatever they say and then reframe it. So which means I said, okay, so Calvin, it seems like you got an offer at about 175, and that's still too low for you to accept. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. See, like, bro, Calvin, do you see what I just did? And then
Yeah.
the next thing I'll be like, okay, well, I mean, Calvin, um, well, I mean, do you know what the property's actually worth? Like, I know you asked 250 for it. Is that in an as-is condition, or is that, or has the property already been renovated, completely nice? Did you see, do you see what I did there? So let's just say that the seller said no. I mean, that's 250 as is. Okay, you'll be like, okay. So hey, Calvin, I saw pictures online here. Seems like the kitchen bathroom like could use some updating, the paint and the flooring. So my question to you, Calvin, is that after we spent, the 30K, you didn't even ask the seller about the rehab. I would have been like, hey, so Calvin, how much do you think it costs to actually put this property in perfect condition? You'd be like, yeah, it's going to cost, let's just say 30K. And then you'd be like, hey, if we spend the 30K to renovate the property, what do you think we can list it for? Like what do you think it's worth then? Do you see what okay, so Calvin, what you do there, bro, is you want the seller to justify. Like, hey, and if the seller be like, well, after you spend the 30K, you can probably get 275 for it. Now you know that the seller is not motivated at all, right, in his price. So I will work the number. I'll be like, well, I mean, Calvin, I understand that you want to get the most you can for your property, and I can certainly respect that. I just want you to understand that as an investor, we do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy. See, I don't say profit. We do want to make some kind of a gain when we buy, but in exchange, here's what we do for you. We buy the property as is. We take care of all the closing costs, all the fees, right? There's no real estate commissions, and we can close on the date of your choice. So with that being said, I mean, could you see yourself going any lower than 250? Do you see that, dude?
I see exactly what you're saying. I did not ask the right questions.
Yeah.
Honestly, I did not even expect you to call me.
Okay. Hey, well, dude, Calvin, I appreciate that you jump on the call, but every single time when a seller, let's just say they gave you a curveball and they kind of throw you off track, what you want to do is just use whatever they say and then reframe it into a question. Like you acknowledge what they say, right? Just like earlier, I said, hey, I already got an offer for 175. I'm not interested in a lowball offer. Then you will come in, you'll be like, I see. And I can respect that, Calvin, that you want to get, a fair price for your property and you're not interested in a lowball cash offer. Is that correct? You see what I did there, dude? And the seller would say, yes, correct. And then you'd be like, yep. And be like, okay, so that 175 with that, do they pay for all your closing costs, all your fees? Are they buying the property as is, or do they expect you to do any kind of repairs? You see that? So there's many ways that you can do it, but when they throw you off track, just make sure that you take their question, take whatever they say and then reframe it. Okay, bro? I think that's going to help you. Okay, yes, so sir. Calvin, I might call you back again to give you another shot, okay?
All right.
Later, bro.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Like, do you guys say, like you listen to the call, like Calvin just jump into be like, hey, he's asking for, like, he's just not asking the right question. And so let's move on. Okay. Who else? I've been trying to reach you about your car extended warranty. Victoria, not interested. I'll be like, yep, I'm not interested in buying a warranty. We're not here selling cars. We're selling real estate, which means for those of you, I'm telling you right now, for those of you, if you have sales background, I don't care if you sell insurance. I don't care if you sell cars. I don't care if if you are in sales, you will crush it in wholesaling. You will crush it. But you need the right guidance. You need the right training. All right. Because without those, dude, you cannot connect the puzzle, right? It won't connect. But if you have sales background, dude, you will crush it. Because one of my top students for 2025, his name is Clinton. He used to sell, right? He was a salesman. He'd been working for corporate America. Like he sells stuff, right? And he was the top producer. And then they cut his commission from $130 down to like $50,000 a year. He freaking quit, came on, became one of my students, and obviously went in, got the training, bro, just within 6 months. And I post all the testimonial. I post picture of checks and everything for those of you who want proof, right? But dude, he went in within 6 months, made over $300,000 with wholesaling. Because I need you guys to understand, with wholesaling, we're playing with high ticket items. Like, dude, we're playing with real estate. We're not flipping Pokemon card. We're not flipping shoes. We're not flipping cars, dude. So which mean, dude, right? One payday can literally change your life. Okay? We just did a deal that I made $105,000 on one wholesale deal. Could you imagine? Most people would spend 8 years to go to college just to make six figure when you can, boom, flip a contract, a piece of paper. We never buy the property. You never fix it up. And that's the beauty of wholesaling. Anybody can get into the game and become successful, right? So drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Once again, I can call you. I can call your team that you think is a closer. You'll be like, hey, Colin, test out my team. I'll call them. Or I can call your partner. Okay? So let's rock and roll. I appreciate the follow. AZS, I can't pronounce your name, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Jose said, I got sales background. Jose, Cindy, okay, TikTok, drop me your phone number and let me call you, okay? Let's rock and roll, okay? For those of you who listen, if you have sales background, man, sales experience, and you don't get into wholesaling real estate, dude, it is the biggest missed opportunity of your life. Biggest missed opportunity of your life, my friend. Because you will crush it. Because the toughest thing, I think most new beginner wholesaler that gets into the game is like when they get on the phone, they just like they don't know the right things to say. Okay? Okay, drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll, baby. Okay, I need a phone number. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Okay, drop me your phone number and let's give you a call. Okay? YouTube, right there's the link. Click on it. Come and join me live. Okay, we need some phone number, okay? You know what I love to do? I love to have you on live and have you call a seller. So maybe you have a seller leads that you can call. I'll listen in. I think that's going to help you tremendously. The last time I did this was on YouTube, and we got the seller to drop like 40,000, right? So basically when the seller talk, you mute. I'll listen to it. I'll tell you what to say. Like, I'll give you the response. Dude, I would, bro. You need to understand that when you pick up a call to call these leads, you're confident. Need to be a 9 out of 10. If it's not, do not call. Like, listen, obviously, when you're starting out, you got to put in the rep, right? You got to call people. You got to practice. But when it comes to real leads, dude, your confidence better be 9 out of 10, which means when you pick up that phone, you'll be like 9 out of 10 times, you're going to close that seller. Like, you need to get to the point where you're like that good. Okay? And a lot of you, you're afraid to cold call because you're just not good. Nobody wants to play a game that they're not good at. Nobody. But every single one of us, when we started out, we suck at the game. So you got to play the game to get better. Make sense? So you want to get better, dude, you got to learn how to play the game. Okay? So drop, and then once you're good at the game, dude, like me, like right now, bro, I'll be like, dude, I want to call, like I want to call seller. Like I'll be like, dude, so right now, what we do is we don't do cold call anymore. We do PPC, we do direct mail, we do text blast, and we do Facebook ads. So right now we're more focused on inbound versus outbound. When it comes to calling. What other, come on. Come on, man. I think it was the hair extension or cosmetic product in the mall. Yes, dude, I used to sell hair extension in the mall. And that, I learned so much of my sales experience from the mall kiosk. Lawn, believe it or not, but the wifey Lawn, she used to train me how to sell because I was a very shy, very insecure. I didn't have any sales experience or background. And Lawn taught me how to sell hair extension. I would sell like, okay, if you go to the mall, you see all these kiosks, I used to sell all of them. I went from selling hair extension to hair straighteners to sheepskins to wind spinners to freaking ornaments to freaking cashmere scarf. We were selling whatever we can do to get that money. So I got a lot of my sales. Lawn actually taught me. And then obviously when I transitioned to real estate, dude, it helps me tremendously, right? Because I got a bunch of rejection, right? Because product does not sell itself. Well, so that's why when I go to the mall and I see all these people who are just like, you have the kiosk and all they do is just sit there and they're waiting for customer to come. That's the wrong move. What you need to do is you need to be proactive. If you have a physical product demo, Get people to come and watch. When you get one person to watch, it will attract another person. It will attract another person. Dude, I'm just giving you guys like freaking massive business tip right there. Money tip right there. Okay, I need some phone number. Let's rock and roll, baby. Man, we can't do this without any phone number. Listen, don't be scared. Okay? If you're brand new, look at this as a practice. Okay? Look at it as a practice. Keto said, do you charge for your courses? If you want the freebie, go to my YouTube. But if you want me to cook it up and hand it to you, step-by-step, contract, courses, script, everything that you need, access to my private community, TikTok, check the link in my bio, come and join my Skool Community. If you want more of a hands-on mentorship, then it's my academy. It's up to you. Okay? But if you're on Instagram, YouTube, you can check the link in my bio. If you want that, Instagram, you can DM me Skool or DM me Academy, whichever one. I need some phone number, man. Dude, I need some phone number, man. Come on, man. Maybe I'm too aggressive. Like, am I too aggressive? That's why you guys are scared to jump on a cold call role play with me? Like, am I too aggressive? But the thing is, like, you know, I mean, I can't change how I teach. You know, that's it. That's just how I teach. So I can't be somebody else, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just can't be somebody else. Somebody else might teach it different, but it's just how I teach. Man, dude, we need some phone number. Come on now. Don't be scared, man. Drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll. Drop me dude, let me call your mom. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, like, let me call your parents. Maybe your parents have a house they want to sell. Okay? You guys, man, all of you dudes, stop eating chicken, man. Okay? All of you dudes, stop eating chicken, dude. Okay? Because none of you are putting your phone number, dude. Stop eating chicken, man. Go have yourself some freaking meatballs, okay? Get yourself some meatballs, man. Eat some balls, bro. Man. I need some phone number, man. How do I send phone number? Cameron, just drop your phone number in the chat, bro. Like, dude, yeah, just drop the phone number, man. Call me, sir. Okay, dude, but drop your number, bro. The 9-figure guy, drop your number, bro. Like, you guys, like, call me. Well, dude, drop your number, bro. I can't call you without a phone number, bro. Oh, man. Okay, let's see if anyone on YouTube. This is rough, man. Today's rough. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got two. Okay, here we go. We got numbers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. After this, if we can't get any numbers, man, I will call for sale by owner. Washington, D.C. Let's go. Here we go, baby. Just keep dropping those numbers, guys. Just keep dropping those phone numbers. We're just going to go hit it back to back, back to back, back to back.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Now he's afraid to answer the call. Bro, the dude put in his number, but now he's afraid to answer the call. Come on, man. Shit. Okay, whoever it is, bro. Trading deals for you, bro. Dude, you need to lay off on those chicken, bro. All right, go have yourself some meatballs, dude. Get some balls, bro. Lay it off on those chicken, bro. Shit. All right, here we go.
Thank you for your call. Please press 1 to be connected to the party you're calling.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, hey, I got a missed call from you guys.
That's correct. Yeah, we're local house buying group here. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just curious, like, what's this about?
Yes, like I said, I'm part of a local house buying group here in the Twin Cities. I wanted to see if it's something you would consider a cash offer on your property.
Okay, I got it. So you call from one of my listing that's on Zillow.
Yeah, so I can't remember exactly where this marketing came from, but sounds like you have a property on Zillow that you have for sale by owner. Does that sound right?
Yes, that is correct.
Fantastic. Pleasure meeting you. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Kong.
Pleasure meeting you. My name is Elijah. So what I'll do is I'll just get some basic information about the property, and then what I'll do is I'll bring you back to my house buying specialist to determine if it's something we can take next steps on to help you and if we can figure something out. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, sure. Okay, guys, just drop your
Beautiful.
number.
So, Kong, would you mind if you just tell me a little about the property? Just kind of give me some information about the property, just so I know what I'm dealing with here.
Yeah, I mean, but I just don't want to waste your time. I mean, I got a couple offer on my property already, and
Mm-hmm.
majority of them just comes in and just obviously just trying to lowball me. I'm here. I'm not interested in a lowball cash offer. I do understand that my property needs work, but I'm not interested in a lowball offer. I want to get a fair price for my
Yeah.
property.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing you say, Kong, is you've gotten a lot of calls. Sounds like a lot of people that wasted your time. And you know your property needs that. I mean, needs some work, but you're not here to get
That's how you
a
do it.
lowball offer.
You
That's
see that?
perfect, Kong. 'Cause, what I like to do is not to waste your time or ours,
You
right?
took
Not
what I
every
said.
property we talk to is going to be a
You
fit.
acknowledge it.
So the faster we can have a conversation, and I can let you know sooner than later if your property is a good fit for us, um, and we can do something for you. If it doesn't work, I'll just be pretty straightforward with you that we're not your buyers. And if it is, I'll be able to kind of give you a pretty easy, no obligation offer. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, it is. But listen, my biggest thing is, I don't want this to be like any kind of scam because I got burned once already, where they made me an offer, and then
Mm-hmm.
we came under contract, and all of a sudden 60 days later, turn around and they tell me that they're not interested in buying my property anymore. So I don't, I'm not here to waste time, and I don't want to play those games.
Those guys not put
Okay,
down some kind of
Elijah,
earnest money
Elijah,
deposit
dude,
to a third company?
hold on, Elijah. Everyone said that they can't hear you, so we need to be
Okay,
louder.
I got you. I got you. Let me get off my headset. Is it better?
Yes, louder.
All right, got you. I got off my headset here. So yeah, Mr. Kong, did those guys that were supposed to buy your property and waste your time, they didn't give their title company any earnest money deposit?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, they went through the entire process already, right? Yes, they sent it to title, they open escrow and everything, but like 60 days in, they just tell me that, hey, we can't close because of this, because of that, and they tied me up for 60 days. I mean, I'm just not interested in that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am so sorry that you got your time wasted by some of those guys. And it saddens me when I hear stories like this because we try to do business the right way. And so when I hear about situations like that, it makes us all look bad. So, Kong, here's what I can tell you. If and when we get to the point where we decide we can buy your property, and I don't know yet that we're going to be a good fit, Kong, but if it turns out that we're going to be a good fit for you, what I can tell you is, which is why I was asking you, we're going to put money down that we can get back. So once we say yes, we are a good fit for you, and we'll come up with a number, an agreement that works for you and for us. We put money in escrow, and that money we can't get back. So I just told you that we're serious.
Okay,
And
so I
I'm
mean,
not here to waste your time
dude, I mean,
or ours.
he's doing like
Okay,
a
so this ain't gonna be a
non-refundable
situation where
deposit.
we
I don't
can
know
drag
how many of
along,
you
but now we
can
gotta
say
cancel
that
contract.
unless you
That's not
buy
how
the
we
property
operate.
for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I mean, listen, are you guys wholesaler?
Define what do you mean by wholesaler?
Well, I mean, like, what I've experienced in the past as well is they tie my property up under contract and they're not the one who's buying it, and they find somebody else to actually buy the property. So I was just curious, are you guys wholesaler?
Sure. So what I can tell you is our focus and our primary goal here, Kong, is to take this property down, buy it, fix it up, and put it on the market for a return on investment. Now, occasionally we'll have a situation where it doesn't work for us, but we might have some investors in our circle that, the deal might work for. And so we'll bring it to them, but we'll let you know. We're not going to be your buyer, and if you're okay with it, we'll bring somebody in that helps us still make some kind of commission and helps you still sell your house.
So far, so good.
So, Colin, I would say if you got a couple minutes, let's go through the property just to kind of find out as we can if it's a good fit for us and if I can help you out. That way, like I said, I'm not wasting your time or ours. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, let's do that. So tell me a little about the property. Kind of give me just a spiel on the current condition of the property.
Well, I mean, if you look up on Zillow, 123 Apple Street, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's roughly about 1,700 square feet. It used to be a rental, but my renter moved out already. And
Gotcha.
yeah, so I mean, they did left me with a mess, as you can see in the picture. But I just don't. But I just don't have the capital to fix it, because I know if I fix it up, I can get way more for it, and that's why I'm only asking $250 for it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the photos here on Zillow. Yeah, it's not terrible, but I see the tenants were not very kind to your property. That's crazy. We go through that because we have rentals too, and it's not fun. Jeez. Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's not bad. I see. I'm just looking at some photos here. All right. How long?
What objection do you guys want me to hit him with? Drop in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh, I said I'm just curious. Do you know when last time you replaced the roof? I'm just looking at the photos here on Zillow.
Gosh, I think the roof is about 15 years.
Okay. No,
What objection do you guys get from a seller that you want me to hit him with?
If I come up with something that works for you and for us, and we come up with a number that makes sense, give me kind of an idea on the timeline. When would you like to kind of get this deal done and close escrow if we come up with some kind of agreement?
I mean, I want to close like as soon as possible.
ASAP?
Pretty much.
Okay. So if we're talking 45 days or sooner, that's not moving too fast for you?
No, I think that, I mean, could you guys do it faster than that?
I mean, we've closed it, faster than that, but what we'd like to do is come to an agreement and put it down for 45 days. If title's clear and things move faster, that's possible. We like to kind of under-promise and over-deliver. So we would write it off for 45 days, and there's a good chance it goes before that, but I don't want to make any false promises.
Okay, I mean, listen, earlier you mentioned about the non-refundable deposit, so which means that once I sign the contract with you, you guys going to put down a non-refundable. So if you guys ever back out for whatever reason, I got to keep that deposit, right?
Yeah, so Colin, let's not get so ahead of ourselves. When we get to the point that we agree that we're buying your house, Colin, I'm going to go through, we have a very simple 2-page agreement. It's very elementary verbiage that will walk you through the exact process. So like I mentioned, we'll put money down to show that we're serious. We'll give it to the title company. They receive their earnest money, and then they'll make sure you get the money that you promised, and we get a clear title and the keys to the house. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just go ahead and talk to this property. Let's find out first if we're a good fit for each other, and then we'll talk to the paperwork. Is that fair?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking at the photos here. So it's not bad. You're saying 45 days or sooner is fine. I see the condition is not horrible. Obviously, the tenants they bid up the property pretty bad. And so tell me more about what you're looking to get. It's, the way we operate is whatever number we come up with is going to be net in your pocket. So talk to me about what you're hoping to walk away with once it's all said and done.
Well, I mean, just make me an offer.
Okay. So, like I said, typically I bring the information back to my house buying specialist to come up with the numbers. But what I can tell you, just looking here at some comparables, what investors are paying for similar properties. And you got to keep in mind, Kong, I want to be very clear. This is not my offer. I'm just looking at what other investors are paying for a similar property like yours, right? And it looks like similar properties in similar condition, not updated. A lot of investors are paying about $170 for your property. So if we came back to you, and like I said, I don't know what our offer will be, but if we came up with something around $170, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I already have an offer that's higher than 170.
Got an offer higher than 170, Con?
Yes.
Okay. Why have you not taken that offer? I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, I just want to keep my option open, you know.
I see. Yeah, I mean, they're serious and they can put their money where their mouth is. You know, something higher than 170 sounds like not a bad offer. Well, let me ask you. I mean, we're talking right now. I mean, I hope you can tell by now that we're pretty serious. If we're looking to take next steps, like right away, what makes you happy that I can put in your pocket, that I can go back and get an approval on right away?
I mean, you guys would have to come in definitely higher than 175.
Like 176.5, or what do you mean by above 175?
You know, I mean, right now, probably 200,000 would work for me.
You said 200,000, Colin?
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm just curious, kind of where's that number coming from? Where's the 200,000 coming from? Just help me understand kind of where you get that number from, just to see what I can tell my people.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, my realtor friend told me that, you know, I can probably list it for like right around 225 and probably get and probably be able to walk away with 200,000 in my pocket.
Gotcha. I mean, I can tell you, a realtor, they're not wrong. There is a good chance you could get to 25 on the market, Con, but let me kind of break this to our world, if you don't mind, right? If you listed this property on the market today for 225, it might take you, 3 to 6 months to finally sell it at 225. And between now and then, you're gonna have to pay probably your mortgage, insurance, taxes, utilities, and all the other holding costs that comes with it, right?
Well, I
The
mean,
way our transactions, go ahead.
well, I mean, I own the property free and clear, so you know, I mean, I don't have a mortgage on it, so
Good for you. Awesome. Okay, so subtract the mortgage, but all the other overhead and the holding costs will still come into play. So the way we operate, Con, the way people do business with us, typically the number one reason is the ease and the convenience that we bring to them. So in our case, whatever number we come up with, that's going to be, like I said, a 45-day or sooner closing. We're buying it completely as is. If you're going the realtor route, and maybe that's the route that you want to go, Con, I don't know. But if you're going that route, it's there that you're going to have to do something to get it market ready, right? You're going to have to come in there, make it look good for the next buyer. You're going to have to hope they don't go and buy a car a day before closing, and now you have to start the process all over again. And just all the other unknowns that come with that route. And again, if you're trying to put as much money in your pocket, that might be the best route for you. But if you're going this route, what you're getting out of the transaction is ease and convenience, where it's an easy button, and whatever number we talk about, that's going to be net in your pocket, because we're going to cover all the closing costs and fees. There's no real estate commission you have to worry about, and you get to pick your own closing date. So for something like that, I mean, what are you thinking is the best number you can do that I can go and get approved right away?
well, I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, I definitely wanted to sell. I mean, it's nice that you guys take all care of all my closing costs, all my fees, and that's the reason why I haven't, you know, considered listing it with my friend, my buddy realtor. But well, you know, I mean, I would need to get 200,000 for me to actually sell the house.
200,000. One second, let me just do some math here. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, Kong. I can't touch that number. And like I said from the beginning of the conversation, I'm not here to waste your time or ours. I don't want to just tell you some false number that I can't stand by. At 200, I can't do that. And most investors, I'm going to assume, probably can't touch that if they know what they're doing. If I can go back and I'm just math here, Kong. If I go back, Kong, and I get an approval from my house buying specialist, and we talk to our underwriters, and I can get you an approval today. So there's no mortgage on the property?
No.
Free and clear?
Yep, free and clear.
Okay. No promises, Kong. If I can go back and get you an easy as-is transaction, just to be clear, there's no realtor commission involved here. I'm going to go ahead and approve or request to approve that all your closing costs and fees are taken care of. We're going to write it up for 40 days, 45 days or sooner. Nothing you have to do, and you can put the landlord's life behind you. If I can get you an approval for 175.5 as a net to walk away at the time of closing, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I would have to check. I would have to discuss that with the wife. I know that she come home later tonight, so could I take some time to discuss it with her, and I'll give you guys a call back tomorrow. Would that work?
So I want you to talk to your wife because I don't want you to get thrown out or have you sleep on the couch tonight, right? But what I don't want to do is go back and try to get an approval, and the wife comes back and says that she doesn't like that. So what I would say is, she's not around till tonight, you said?
Correct.
Okay, what time is she coming back?
She got off work like around 5, so we'll probably sit down, have some dinner, and I'll talk to her about it probably right around 6 or so, and then I'll be able to get you. I'll be able to get you an answer like tomorrow.
Okay, so here's what I can do, Congo. What I would suggest, because I don't want things to get lost in translation, could I give you? Because I'm working pretty late this Saturday. So what I would suggest, Kong, is how about me and you and her sit down and just get on the phone at 6 o'clock. That way, if she has questions that you might not have an answer for, I can answer that for her. We sit down, we collaborate as a group, figure out what number makes sense for you and for us, and then I can take that back to my underwriter and my house buying specialist to get an approval. Because what I don't want to do is go back and give them a number, and then I come back and the wife says that doesn't work, and it's just a whole back and forth. And don't want to waste your time, don't want to waste ours. Can I call you at 6:30, Congo, if the wife is around, and we can kind of talk together as a group and come up with a number that makes sense for both parties? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, let me talk to her first, and then I'll get back to you. Okay.
Okay. And so when are you thinking to get back to me?
Yeah, I mean, listen, like I said, probably tomorrow.
Okay. I'm gonna be very clear, Kong. I want you to do whatever you think is best for you. Because we're not a firm, right? We don't have a million, we don't have a bunch of money just sitting around. Deals comes and goes. So between now and then, just FYI, that offer might not be on the table anymore. I just want to be clear. So I want you to talk to the wife. I don't want to get you in trouble. Talk to her, but I would say if there's any way you can get back to me tonight.
That's good that he played the fear of loss.
If you have to leave it until tomorrow, that's entirely up to you. But I would say if you can get back to me sooner than that'd be great, so I can go back and get the approval for you. Does that work?
Yes. Okay. So I'll give you guys a call back tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate it, Kong. I'll wait for your update tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you. Boom. Okay. So, I mean, overall, I would say that Elijah handled a lot of my objection. Like, he handled the objections pretty well. And, I think he handled the objection where I need to talk to the wife. I would say that objections, I think he could have made it a little bit better because right there and then, right, when you said, hey, can I call you back when the wife and you were both there? And they said, no, let me talk to the wife about it. I can almost guarantee you that the price is too low. So what I would have done is I would be like, okay, so Elijah said that. And then I said, no, you know what? Let me chat with the wife. I would have came in. I would, let's say, Elijah. So, I've been doing this for 15 years or whatever amount of time, right? Or you can just come in and say, Elijah, I understand that obviously you got to chat with the wife. But a lot of times, most of the time when we get to this point and, who they said that they have to talk to the wife. And I can tell you right now that the price is just too low for it to work. Like, I don't know how long you've been married for, but I'm sure that, you and the wife already discussed and what price that that she would accept. So I would have come in and actually even push and saying, hey, I would have came in, I would have actually pushed. I would have said, Elijah, I mean, it just sounds like to me right here that 175, it's probably not going to work for the wifey. So instead of, me calling you back tomorrow and just wasting your time and the wifey's time, like, what price? Like, I would have squeezed out a price from him and said, hey, Elijah, what price do you think that if you were to take it to the wife, that she would say yes to? Because right now I can tell you, it sounds like I would also play by saying, hey, when I say that I have to talk to the wife, right? I can tell you right now, majority of time, I already know it's a no. And it seems like you are probably on the same page that it's probably a no to the wife, right? And I understand time is valuable, and I don't want to waste your time, especially the wife's time, when I know that 175 is not going to work. Then I would come in and I would say, so what price, Elijah, that you think the wife will say yes to without even talking to her? Like, that, hey, if we come in at this price, that if you take it to her, that she would like, yep, let's go. That's what I would do. But I think Elijah handled a lot of the objection that I throw at him pretty good, man. Pretty good. Because, with the whole thing with, when someone said, are you a wholesaler? Most of you would get offensive, and you'll be like, hey, we're not, we don't do that. But instead, how he handled that was really, really well. I thought that was the one thing that when I first started, when a seller said, are you a wholesaler? I'll be like, no, we don't do that. And I just lost. But instead, what you should say is when they say that, you need to remain calm, right? Just like what Elijah did. You got to remain calm and just let them know, right? Hey, this is what we do. And then you just got to take them and then reframe them back to the price that, hey, whatever we agreed upon, that's exactly what you walk away with and do this. And Elijah said, hey, so, either us will close on it or one of our partner will close on it. But no matter what, right? Our whole thing is we'll get this thing closed and get this thing done and done right, and making sure that you're getting the right amount of money in your pocket that is agreed upon. Okay? So overall, I would say Elijah, I mean, probably like an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. Okay. So drop me your phone number. Okay. Who else? Who else thinks they have what it takes to jump on a call? Who else think that they can close? Okay. Like earlier, I played the, obviously my property's on Zillow, but next time I should have came in and I should have done like a cold call. Okay. So comment your phone number. Let's rock and roll, baby. Okay. Now, maybe you have a seller you want me to call. Okay, so I think somebody commented and said, oh, shoot. Hey, I should have done the proof of funds with Elijah. Elijah, listen. Even the wife, dude. Okay, listen to this. Okay, so Lon made me some pho, right? She cooked me pho. And I tell you, dude, her pho, bro, was really good. And Lon was expecting me to give her a 10 out of 10. But my thing is, dude, if I give her a 10 out of 10, there's no room for her to improve. Like, there's no perfection. I'm not perfect either. Dude, 8 out of 10, bro. Dude, I think, so even I know it's really good, but there's always room to improve. So I need some phone number. But honestly, I really want you guys to get a lot of stuff out of Elijah call when he talked about, hey, let me do the math. And then he's like trying to crunch the numbers. Like, those are all tactics that you want to use when you're on a call with a seller. Okay. Somebody said, call my brother-in-law. Well, drop me his number, dude. Let me call him. Okay. Drop me his number and let me call him. Okay. But Elijah, I don't know if I ever gave anybody 8 out of 10, bro. I don't know if I ever gave anybody 8 out of 10, dude. Drop me some phone number. Let's rock and roll. Okay? Come on, man. Guys, girls, I need some phone number, man. Okay? You know what? Since I got time here, there is a seller that I can call, okay? Okay, so I can call. Okay, hold on a second. There's a seller that I can call. Have you guys have you guys want to hear how I cancel a contract? You just want to hear how I cancel the contract or ask for more extension, more time? Let me call a seller right now. Let me call her. Arkish.
Hi, this is Akash. Sorry you missed me.
Okay, so she wouldn't answer. Okay, let me try to call her back one more time. It is obviously on a Saturday, so let me call her. Watch how I ask for her.
Good morning, gang.
Hey, Arkish. Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Yeah, happy Saturday.
Hey, Arkish, am I catching a good time? Do you have a few minutes to chat?
Okay, give me 1 second, okay?
Sure, not a problem.
Can you phone me in 5 minutes?
Yep. Okay, I'll call you back in 5 minutes. Arkish, bye. I'll call
Okay.
you back in 5. Bye. Okay, so I will call her back in 5 minutes, and you guys will get a witness. Watch how I ask for more time. Watch how I'm going to cancel the contract, because a lot of you are afraid that, hey, what if you can't find a buyer? So there's a deal that we currently have under contract right now. She obviously, she's Asian, so I've never done a deal with an Asian before. This is like the first time I lock a property under contract with an Asian seller that has a potential that I can make some money on. But as you can see, dude, it's going to be a tough one for me, okay? But if we need more time, or we just have to cancel the contract, because a lot of you are afraid to cancel the contract, and I want to show you that there's nothing to be afraid of, right? You just don't know how to ask to cancel the contract. I'll show you how. It's very simple. And once you know how, you won't be afraid to start locking property under contract. One of my biggest fear when I first got into wholesaling or real estate is I was afraid that I'll be like, oh my gosh, what happened if I can't find a buyer, right? What would happen? And all these things would go through my head of the seller trying to sue me and all of this. And it's one of the biggest things that holds me back from actually putting property in a contract, which cost me to lose out on quite a few potential deal, once I realized that, dude, I can lock it up on a contract and I can cancel the contract, walk away, scratch free. Dude, that was game over. I'll be like, dude, this is game over. Okay. So for those of you who's afraid, I just need you to understand that that's the cool thing about wholesaling. If you put it under contract at a wrong price, you can always cancel the contract, back out, walk away, scratch free, and move on to the next deal. Okay. Angelo. Okay, Angelo, let me give you a call, Angelo. So Instagram, TikTok family, keep dropping your phone number, man. Let me call you. You want to jump on a cold call role play? This is the opportunity. So I'm going to call Angelo. Okay. Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay.
Hello, am I speaking to Kong?
Yeah, who's this?
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Angelo.
Okay, bro, why do you stop? Okay, hey, my name is Angelo. I was calling about your property at 123 Main Street.
Okay, yeah, let me start over. I'm sorry. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Angelo, and before you hang up, I just have some questions about your property on 123 Apple Street.
Yeah, dude, no, when you say that, bro, I will hang up. So basically, dude, because it sounds like a scam when you say, hey, don't hang up. I got this for you. So instead of saying that, Angelo, what I would just say, hey, is this Angelo?
I never.
No, he hung up. Come on, man. Shit. Angelo. Bro. So, dude, instead of saying, hey, before you hang up, because when you say that, bro, I don't know about you, man, but I would hang up. Like, I mean, am I right or am I wrong? When someone say, hey, before you hang up, I got this for you. No, bro. Dude, I'm hanging up, bro. So instead, it says, hey, this is Angelo. Hey, Angelo, my name is Kong. I was calling about your property at 123 Apple Street. Hey, are you interested in selling it for cash or receive a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer on it? Bam. So that would be my hook. And I mean, if they hung up, they just hang up, right? Because they're not interested. So they just hang up. Okay, Angelo said he accidentally hung up. Okay, bro, let me call you again. We're going to give him a second opportunity, okay? In life, you don't get second, bro. But let's see. Bro, he hung up again, dude. Angelo, lay off, dude. Lay off on those chicken, bro. I'm telling you, dude. Lay off on those chicken, dude. Go get yourself some meatball, bro. Okay, eat some balls, bro. Drop me your phone number. Let's rock and roll, baby. I need some phone number, guys. Okay, I need some phone number, man. I need someone who is serious of jumping on a call, man. Who's like, hey, Kong, I really want to practice, man. I want to improve. I want to get better. I want to become a closer, dude. Drop me your number, bro. Let's rock and roll, dude. Okay? Okay? Let me see. I need some phone number, man. Okay? David, you want to practice, dude? Drop me your phone number, bro. David, drop me your number, dude. Or click on the link, David. Come and join me live, dude. Okay? Turn on your camera. Here's the link, dude. Drop me your phone number, okay? And dude, right there, David. Click on that link. Join me live, okay? You scare him, bro. A lot of you, dude, don't be scared, man. Ain't gonna bite, dude. Okay? Ain't gonna bite, man. Once again, for those of you who be like, hey, Kong, if you're serious about who here is serious about getting into wholesaling real estate in 2026, this is a serious question. Who here is like, hey, Kong, dude, I want to get into wholesaling real estate. I want to dedicate my whole entire 2026 to learn the game, to master the game, and close deals. Either you're trying to do it part-time or full-time. You're trying to build a second stream of income, or you want to make wholesaling your main stream of income, and you want to work with me and my team. I got two options for you. You can either join my Skool Community, where I'll give you the contract. I'll give you the script. I'll give you the step-by-step course, okay? Pretty much you watch the course, you do it yourself, and access to my private community, okay, for $67 a month. Or you want to work with me directly. If you need that hands-on mentorship, then DM me the word mentor. You're like, Kong, I work better if I get like hands-on training. Then DM me the word mentorship. You two family, here's the options. Option number one for 67, boom, right there. Okay, go to skool.com/WTM club. Now, if you want to work with me and the team, then go to Coach with Kong. This is more of a hands-on mentorship, okay? David, can you hear me, bro?
What's going on, Kong?
Are you ready? You ready
Yes,
for
sir.
role play, dude?
Yes, sir.
Well, I mean, you're driving, bro. So you better park, bro. You better pull over.
Yeah, I was watching it as I was driving. I said, let me pull over. I want to get my my chance to practice.
Okay, good, David. The only time that I want you to drive around is driving for $1. Are you driving for $1, bro?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, bro. I mean, since you're already out and about, for those of you, if you're driving, you're already out and about, dude. Drive around, dude. Get some 10 ugly houses, bro. Go home, punch into the software, and start calling, man. Okay, you ready, David?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Hello, yes. Am I speaking with Kong?
Yeah, who's this?
Hello, my name is David. I'm a local investor here in the area. I came across your property here at 123 Apple Street. Just calling to see if you're interested in getting a cash offer.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider it, but how do you get my number?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So I work with a group of investors, and we get a list on a daily basis for potential homeowners that are interested in selling. So we came across your property here at 123 Apple Street, and just giving a courtesy call to see if you like to receive a no obligation cash free offer for your property.
Well, I mean, like you mentioned, that I'm up for selling my property, but I didn't put my property on the market, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, hold on a second, David. So right here, when they said, so how do you get my contact info? Just say, hey, I was giving a list of qualified property owner to call to see if they have a house or a property that they're interested in selling. Now, David, I do not know if you would consider selling your property or not. All right. But I'm calling to see if you would want to get a cash offer on your property, if you ever consider selling it. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Because earlier you mentioned something about, yeah, we see that you wanted to sell, but I didn't list my property. So I don't know how you know that. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I mean, listen, I get called from an investor like you all the time. And majority of them just want me to give the property away for free. And so I'm not interested in like lowball offer.
Yeah, I totally understand. We as a company, we don't like to waste your time or our time with lowball offers. But I do tell you, we've been around for about 5 years, buying homes, 3 to 4 homes a month. We are serious cash buyers. And the last thing I want to do, Kong, is waste your time and lowball you and offend you. We all want the right price for our home. Our home is one of the biggest purchases that we do. So I do understand that you want to get the most you can for your property, and that's what we're here to do. That way we can get something that works for you and works for us. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Okay. So right here, David, I think that you can shorten that up a little bit, bro. Like, I think you can shorten it up and clean that up a little bit by saying this. David, I understand that you're not interested in a lowball offer, and we're not here to make a lowball offer. All right. I've been working for this company for 3 years, and I know that we're here to make you a fair and intelligent offer. We typically will pay you more than most investors would pay for the property. In most cases, sometime we even offer retail, right? Market value for your property, because market value could be whatever it is, right? That's what I would say.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that you can shorten that up a little bit and clean it up a little bit because, yeah, I mean, sounds good.
So I'm sorry, where do we leave off at?
Okay, so I said, so right there, you'd be like, hey, I'm not here to make low ball, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, sounds good. So what do you want to know?
Yeah, so there's just a few questions I would need to know about your property. As far as if there's any updates that we would need to do.
Okay, so hold on a second. See, so a lot of time what happen is when a seller throw you off track, a lot of you just don't know where to pick yourself up from. It's because you really haven't mastered, obviously, the negotiating and the talking on the phone with the seller, because you probably haven't done enough rep. So when a seller throw you off track, dude, the next thing most of you would do is you go straight into the proper information. What I would do is I would be like, hey, David, I just want to make sure that I want to be respectful here. This is a good time for us to chat a little bit about your property. Is that correct? Right?
Yes.
And the seller would say, okay, perfect. Hey, David, happy Saturday. How's your Saturday going so far? Right? So come in, dude, built the rapport. The next question, it shouldn't be about the property, dude. The next question I would say, hey, David, I understand that you want to get a fair price for your property, right? Now, beside getting the right price for the property, which I understand is important, but what is another reason that you would consider selling? Because, dude, right here, bro, is you need to qualify the seller right off the bat because you don't want to waste time. So if the seller said, nope, I have no other motive, I have no other reason besides, if I get the right price for it, I'll sell it. If not, I'll just continue living here. So if the seller comes back with you with no motivation, I don't want to waste time. I don't want to okay, what's your property information? What's going on with it? I don't need to know. I just be like, I'll just jump in. I'll be like, okay, so David, what are you hoping to get for the property? Right. So I just jump straight into the price because there's no motivation. So I don't want to spend 30 minutes on the phone with the seller, realizing that they just want to walk away with, they're not going to sell. We're not going to do business together. But David, let's go ahead and continue where you asked me about the motivation. I said, well, I mean, the property been a rental for me, for the last 3 to 4 years. One of my renters just moved. Oh man, the boss just called me, David. So I got to take this call real quick.
Okay, man.
Hello. Okay, so hold on. The boss just called me. So, oh shit. Yes. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. She wants me to. Okay, dude. Well, we got to cut this short, man. So, David, let's go ahead and wrap up this cold call role play, okay? Because I don't want to leave you hanging, but I got to leave after this because the boss want me home. So, I would say, okay, so let's just say motivation. Well, I mean, listen, this has been my rental for the past 10 years. But recently, one of my renters just moved out. The property's currently vacant right now, and I'm thinking either I fix it up and rent it out again, which I don't really want to do. So I rather just honestly, if I get the right price, I rather just sell it as is.
Yeah, you know, being a landlord, I know it could be difficult, and we want to make your life easy, Kong. So I totally understand how you feel about, having renters and not being able to get a good renter in there. So um, I totally understand your situation, and that's what for our company, we like to make it hassle free for you. Uh, you
Okay.
know,
Okay. Stop, David. So, bro, you not listening. So I said, hey, this has been a rental for me, right? The renters just move out, and I don't want to fix it up. I didn't say anything about I was having a bad bad renter in there, right? So, because you came in sound like I have a bad experience being a landlord, but I didn't say that. So what you should have came in, David, you should be like, okay, David, I completely understand, and I think you made a good decision. So you're planning just to sell it as is. If you were to get the right price, you just want to sell it as is, be done with, being a landlord, and just kind of move on. Is that correct? That's what
yeah.
I would say, dude. Right?
Okay.
So for those of you, what you want to do is just take the answer and then just trying to reframe it. So it tells the seller that you acknowledge and you understand what they're saying. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on to the next. Yeah, I mean, I rather just sell it as is and just be done with I don't have the time or the capital to fix it up, and I don't think that I want to rent I don't think that I want to be in the rental business anymore.
Yeah, that sounds good, Kong. So what we do here as a company, we like to make it a hassle free for you. So whatever. Oh gosh.
Okay,
My
David.
goodness.
Hey, it's okay. So the next question, you come in, you'll be like, okay. So David, let's just say if we can agree on a price that work for you and work for us, do you know how soon you like to sell and actually close escrow on the property? Now I come in, dude, get the time frame, bro. Right?
Okay.
See, so okay. I think right now with you, David, is you having a problem transitioning from one question to another and just have it flow. So you have a transition issue. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I mean, 30 days? I mean, would that work for you guys?
Yeah, so we typically like to close our deals 30 to 45 days, if not sooner. So that works out perfectly for us, 30 days. And if we can get it done sooner, we'll get it done for you, Kong.
Okay. So hold on a second. So right here, right here when you asked me, so what's the time frame? I came back and I said, would 30 days work? So basically, when the sellers say that, which means they sound like they're flexible. So if they're flexible, I'll be like, okay, David. I mean, yeah. I mean, we have gotten deals where we've closed 30 days before. But so if I put 30 days to 45 days closing or sooner, would that work for you? Right? So because once again, man, my whole goal is if the seller's not like rushed to get it done, I would try to get as much time on that contract as possible. Okay, yeah, I mean, 30 days or sooner will work perfect.
Yeah, that works out for us. So Kong, before we continue, I just have a couple questions about your property to see if this is if this works for you and for us. Do you have time to speak about your property?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so right here, bro, we are way past that already. Okay, so let me just give you property information. Yeah, I mean, the property's it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. It's roughly about 1,700 square feet. It does have a 2-car garage attached. I mean, everything I would say everything is in good condition.
Okay, is it? Because what we typically do is we try to get it up to date to 2020. I guess you could say 2026 standards now. Do you know how much it would cost to get your house up to date, turnkey, ready to be rented out?
Okay. Okay, so right here, David. What I would say is, I would like, I would come back. I would be like, okay, David. So okay, so the property's in good condition, right? You'd be like, yep, right, okay. So when what I want to know, David, is that how about the kitchen? Is it updated? I understand that your property's in good conditions. That's great. That's fantastic. But is the kitchen has been updated? Does have granite countertop? Does have stainless steel appliances? How about the bathroom? So I would go into that. Okay, so let's just say that I'll continue. I'll be like, yes. Yeah, I mean, listen, I mean, if you guys want to update it, you can, but everything is original, but it's nothing is broken. But if you want to update it, to bring it up to standard, I guess, yeah, I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, but there's really nothing wrong with the house.
So you would say it's just like cosmetic work, paint?
Pretty much, yeah. Just, yep.
Okay.
Much.
Do you know roughly how much it would cost to just fix it up a little bit?
I'm not a contractor, so I'm not a contractor, so I don't know.
Okay, no, that's totally fine, Kong. So Kong, let me tell you a little bit about us. So we do buy as is condition. You don't need to do anything to the property. We'll handle anything if there's left at the property. You don't need to fix or get anything ready for sale. We would just take it over and leave you with a risk-free situation. And knowing that, do you know what you want for your property?
I'm looking to get like 250,000 for it.
250. Okay, and do you know how you came up with that price?
I mean, that is just what I want.
Okay, yeah, totally. We have an idea of what the value of our house and what we want to take. So let me check something very quick, Kong. I'm right here on my computer. I'm checking the comps right now. So there was a house that recently sold for 220 as is. So it looks like there's needs to be there's work to be done on that house that just sold as is for 220. And you're saying that you want 250 for your house, and you're saying it's pretty much ready to go, just light cosmetic work.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So
okay, listen, I don't care what other house are selling for. I just want 250 for my property.
Right, Kong, and I agree with you. See, what I do, Kong, is I'm not too worried about pricing, because I'm just here to help you guys out, help my company out, help you guys out. I'm just trying to get the deal for you guys. But
okay, hold on, David. Okay, listen. Okay, so a lot of you, dude, you're not listening to what you guys have a listening problem. So I don't know, for me, dude, I am a terrible listener when it comes to the wifey. Like, whatever she say, dude, like, I just don't listen. Like, I don't understand what she's saying. Okay. So my wife, dude, she always tell me that I'm a terrible listener. Like, and I know that I'm a terrible listener to her, but when it comes to the seller, dude, like, I listen because, dude, listen, like, dude, when you listen to the seller, dude, you're going to make money. So David, do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what other house are selling for. I want 250 for my property. So what you should have came back, you like, dude, this seller is whack. Like, you already know. You'll be like, hey. So I would have come back. I would have been like, hey, David, I appreciate that you want 250 for your property. But the thing is, David, I want you to understand, as an investor, we do want to make some kind of a gain. We buy. It just, for us, it just won't make sense. Like, we can't pay you more than what the property's worth. Like, if things are selling for 220 and you want 250 for the property, you're asking for $30,000 more than what things are selling for in today's market. So unfortunately, I really want us to work something out where it's a win-win, but I don't think that we are a good fit for each other right now, because we just can't pay you more for what the property's worth. Now, I don't stop there, but David, if you are open into something that is reasonable, right, then I can certainly work up a cash offer for you. right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
See, because bro, I mean, the sellers want more for the property's worth. There's no way that you're able to do a deal. But okay, let's just say that we're gonna continue, bro. Let's say that we're gonna continue. Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, I mean, if you guys do all of that, I mean, I guess if you guys pay all the closing costs, you're buying assets. I mean, could you guys do 200,000? I mean, the other property sold for 220. I mean, could you guys do 200,000?
200,000. That sounds like a reasonable price, Kong. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna go speak with my purchase manager and see if they will accept that price.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so let's just say that now you call me back to
Okay.
drop me an offer.
Okay. Hey, Kong. So I was able to get a price for you, and that 200 isn't going to work for us. We're looking around more 185. Does that sound fair for you?
Yeah, no, that's too low.
Totally understand, Kong. And just to make it clear from our end, we are going to buy as is. We are going to cover all closing costs, any taxes, real estate fees, and buy as is.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I have another offer that came in that was higher than your 185. So I'm not interested in your 185 unless you guys can come to 200,000. I'm not interested.
And that other offer that was offered to you was 200?
No, it was not, but I can tell you it was higher than 185.
Okay, so what we do here, Kong, at our company is we try to come close to or beat other companies with their offer. So, I would really like to work with you, Kong, and you seem like a great guy. And I just want to see if we could match it or even get a better deal. Do you mind sharing me what they offered you?
No, I mean, just tell me what's the highest that you guys can do.
Okay, so they gave us. Do you think you can meet us halfway from the 200 to the 185?
David. Now you just sounds like you're begging the seller. So what you need to do, dude, is you need to reposition yourself. You'd be like, okay, so David, I understand that you want 200,000 for your property. But right now, the most I got approved was 185. I understand that's too low for you, and I know that you have another offer that came in. See, you guys, once again, man, listen to everything that the sellers say, and then break it down for them, right? And then break it down for them. So I would break it down. I'd be like, okay, so I understand that you have another offer, right? Obviously, I don't know what that offer is, but it's higher than our 185. Now, I assume, David, that offer you higher also pay all your closing costs. Or are they buying the property as is? Are they going to close it in the next 30 days or sooner? Right? So you want to say that. You want to say, hey, this is everything that we're doing. Are they doing that? Now, let's just say the seller say yes. And then I would come back and I would like, okay, well, David, then what is it really holding you back from going with the other buyer? I mean, is it still the price, or do you or are you not comfortable moving forward with them? Like, I'm just curious because it seems like right now the max I can get offered to you is 185. If you already got something that's higher than that, and I mean, to be honest, it sounds like it's a pretty good offer. So what is it that's holding you back from moving forward with that buyer? And a lot of times the seller will be like, yeah, I mean, I'm just. I'm just not ready. I just want to keep my option open. Right? Got it. Okay. So the reason you haven't gone with them, David, is because you want to keep your option open. You want to see if you can get any offer that is higher than that is close to your 200,000. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll be like, so David, once again, I don't want to waste your time or our time. So where do you think that we need to be for us? Right? Where do you think we need to be in price for us to actually move forward and actually get this done with you today?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I would do, dude. So instead of saying, could you meet me in the middle? I would be like, hey, I would go back and say, David, so what price do we have to come in for for us to actually do this today with you. And let's just say the seller, well, yeah, I mean, you guys got to be like at 195. Okay. And most of you be like, let's just say that 195 work for you. Most of you be like, yeah, I think we can get that done. Don't do that. Because when you do that, it's just too easy. Like it's almost like you're just giving to the seller. When it's too easy, bro, it's when they're like, man, I don't know. Maybe I can get more. Right. So you don't want them to think like that. So what you want to do is you want to get the commitment. You want to be like, hey, David, so if I can get that price of 195 approved, I'm not saying that I can, but if I was able to, still paying all your closing costs, all your fees, 195 net to you. If I can somehow get that approved, you are ready to get the paperwork done and sell your property. Is today, is that correct? And you want to use the word today. Is that correct? And once they say yes, dude, that's when you'll be like, okay, you know what? I just sent an email to my team manager. They just came back and they're like, yep, we can do that. So congrats, David. We're able, to get that 195 approved, move forward. I just need to get some information from you so I can send that purchase and sale agreement to you. Okay. All right, David, you got it, bro?
Appreciate it, man. That really helped. Just nervous, man.
No, I get you, dude. Hey, David, do you have a good script that you can learn, you can study?
Yes.
You do.
And I think that's why I'm kind of all over the place because I just need to study more.
Okay, but you have a good script.
Yes.
Okay. How often do you study it?
Not often.
Bro, like how serious are you of changing your life and make money from wholesaling? Like how serious are you from a scale of 0 to 10, dude?
10.
Dude, how long have you been trying to wholesale?
I've been dabbling, but not being serious. Probably a year.
Okay. So David, so you tell me, hey, I'm serious from a scale of 0 to 10. I'm a 10. Like I'm serious about this.
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing is, what are you going to do different, bro? So that way 2026 will not be like your 2025 year where you're just dabbling.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm telling you, dude, like, what's your game plan? What are the moves that you're making?
I'm gonna start being more active and get up. Because to be honest, I've made phone calls, but I've never got somebody to answer and have a conversation. So I think that's why I kind of just really haven't.
Man, okay, dude. It's just that because we don't have time, dude. Otherwise, I would have you call for sell by owner. So that way you don't have any excuse to where, hey, I call people, but I don't have anybody to talk to. Dude, how many phone calls have you made already?
Like recently, maybe 5.
Bro, David, come on, man. Shit, bro. Listen, dude. And David, I say this to you, bro, because I want to see you win and I want to see you succeed. But if you say, Kong, I want to change my life. I want to make money from wholesaling from a scale of 0 to 10. Dude, I'm at a 10 where I will do whatever it takes. Your actions show me, David, that you don't do what it takes. Hey, I'm just saying, for me, dude, talk is cheap. Results is what matter. Action is what I care about. Because everybody can talk, right? Because when I tell people, would you sacrifice 5 years where you just eat, work, and sleep? Like 5 years of your life. That's all you do. No fun, no party, no clubbing, no drinking, no picnic, no barbecue, no Christmas. No, dude, you're just locked in. And you're willing to hustle and grind for 5 years. Just focus on your career, making money. And you can spend the next 50 years of your life, dude, with freedom to wake up whenever you want, do whatever, wherever, with whoever the F you want, making 25, 30,000, 50,000 a month. Everybody would say yes, but who really actually do it and stay committed? Most don't. So what I'm saying, dude, is that, bro, you need to find that motivation. You need to find the reason why, dude, that you need to freaking grind. So here's what I got for you, David. If you're serious, dude, like today, like I don't know what your plan is today. But if you say, call my dude, I want to get into wholesaling and make money from it, like I'm a 10. Then what you need to do, dude, right now, you should drive and find at least 20 rundown houses. Bring some notepad with you. Right? Hey, my name is David. I'm interested in buying your property for cash. If you want to get a cash offer, give me a call. Bam. Find 20 rundown houses. Take down the property address. Leave them a note. Come home. Log into just go sign up for kingdata.ai. This software right here, bro. Punch in their address so you can get their phone number and then start dialing and start calling, dude. David, the info's there, dude. The choice is up to you. See, most of you, dude, like when I say, how many sellers have you called? Oh, whoa, Kong. I haven't get the chance. I couldn't talk to anybody serious. Dude, you only make 5 calls. You only make 10 calls. You only make 20 calls. Dude, most of you, dude, you only talk. Unless you want success as bad as you want to breathe, bro, majority of you will never, ever succeed. Because when you actually put in the work and actually commit it and doing it every single day, like, dude, I show up on a weekend to do this. I'm just saying, that's how bad I want to achieve my goal, dude. And until you want to hit that goal as bad as you say you do, dude, you ain't going to do shit. So David, I just show you what you need to do. Now you just need to go do it. Now, for those of you, once again, okay, I'm going to wrap this up by saying this. If you want the contract, you want my script, dude. I don't know about your script, dude. I don't know if your script works or not, but I know my script works. I'll give you my badass seller script. I'll give you my step-by-step virtual wholesaling course. Access to my private community for just $67. Totally up to you. Go to school.com/WTM club. If you're on Instagram, DM me the word school. TikTok, link in bio. Now, if you want to be like, hey, Kong, I want to work. I need hands-on mentorship. You want to work with me and my team where I will show you how to build a virtual wholesaling business like mine from scratch. We have classes like this live. Like I'll tell you what to do live, 5 days a week. Go to coachwithkong.com. Now, this is going to be a higher ticket item. So if you don't have the money for it, this is not for you. Okay? Info's there. The choice is yours. I look forward to seeing you on the next live. And let's go get this